Hello everybody, I'm Jessica River and I am a singer, songwriter, video editor, and something else now which I'll talk about later. In this video, I will talk about why I don't use AI, why I will no longer be using pitch correction. I'll talk about the behind the scenes of my last two videos, and I will reveal a big channel update. So AI, by definition, AI is technology that enables computers and machines to simulate human intelligence and problem-solving capabilities. On its own or combined with other technologies, AI can perform tasks that would otherwise require human intelligence or intervention. So that is a very broad definition of AI. In my case and for this channel, when I say I won't be using AI, I'm mainly referring to AI voice cloning, which are programs that will copy your voice and can make you say or sing almost anything and in any key. I will not be using music or lyric AI generators, which are programs that will create their own melodies and beats, along with programs like ChatGPT, which will write lyrics for you. I will also not be using AI photo generators or AI video generators. The main reason I won't be using these programs is, number one, it takes a lot of the humanity out of your creations. They tend to feel a lot more robotic and ingenuine. Second, some AI generators use other people's art and creations without their permission to generate things like photos and videos. And third, because of all that I just mentioned, most people are very against AI. They're worried that it's going to replace a lot of people's jobs and will overflow the market with a lot of cheap and bad quality products. And those are the reasons why I don't use AI and don't intend to use AI. Now I want to explain why I will no longer be using pitch correction. For those of you who don't know, pitch correction is taking vocals that you have already sung and manually pitching them higher or lower when you can't hit the right note. Sometimes this is called auto-tune. However, auto-tune is actually the name of a program that uses pitch correction. This technology has been around for a long time, since about 1997, at least according to my research, and most artists use pitch correction. It's even considered an industry standard. The majority of artists, including myself, only use pitch correction on certain notes that they can't hit or are slightly off. These programs in the past were never very good at pitching the notes either too high or too low, so you would have to be close to singing the correct note, otherwise you would sound very robotic. However, thanks to AI and new technology, this is no longer the case. You can be very off key now, and the programs can pitch you to the correct key with very little difference in quality. And thanks to AI voice cloning, which we talked about earlier, you don't even have to sing your own songs anymore because the program will do that for you. I have used an older pitch correction program to correct some notes that I sang on these songs that I wrote. I did this because that is how I was taught how to make music. I was told that if I wasn't exactly on key or almost exactly hitting the correct notes, that I would have to fix them using pitch correction. However, I no longer want to do this, especially after watching this YouTube video by Wings of Pegasus. He explains that back in the 1930s, before computers, people never perfectly hit notes like the programs do for us now. Even the greats like Judy Garland were never perfectly hitting the right notes every single time. Her voice would often be very close and fluctuate in between. Also, even when you use some of the best pitch correction programs of today, pitching your voice takes a lot of the personality and vibrato out of your vocals. Vibrato, it's hard to say that word for me. So although I have used pitch correction in the past, I will not be using it in my music going forward. In a world of more and more AI, it just feels very ingenuine, and my songs are very important to me. They're very personal and very emotional. So I want to keep AI and pitch correction out of my music as much as possible. That all being said, if for some reason I decide to sell my vocals, I don't think I will, but if I did, pitch correction is still the industry standard. So if I sold my vocals to someone else, they'd probably use pitch correction on them. Again, I don't plan on selling my vocals anytime soon, and if I did, I'd let you all know. I would also like to apologize to those who don't like music that isn't perfectly pitched. I know it's the norm to hear songs that are perfectly in key and hitting the correct notes, but I will not be doing that in my songs anymore, at least for right now. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I doubt it. And I think that's everything I wanted to say about that. Okay, and now very briefly, I want to talk about the behind the scenes of my last 2 music videos. The reason why I haven't made any behind the scenes videos for those songs yet is because it's basically the same thing that I've been doing. There's not much difference between those videos and the behind the scenes videos I've already done of other music videos. The wolf video I made with free videos that I found from a free video website, and I added filters to it and edited it to the music. And then the other music video, Coffee's Racking My Brain, I just added a bunch of glitch effects and filmed myself at my local park and at my local coffee shop. Basically the same thing I've done in other videos I did in those videos. There's not really enough content to make full behind the scenes videos out of those. And this leads me into my big channel update. So because I am just one person, I do have my partner who occasionally helps me film, but he doesn't want to be in any of my videos. I don't have any actors and I can't really afford a bunch of actors or anything like that, which is why like you always see me in my videos just like running around a local park or something. But I have decided to start doing 3D modeling. I've been using the program Blender, which is free for me to use, and I've been learning how to use it over the last few months, which is why you haven't seen any new videos from me recently. And now, instead of just me being on screen, I can create my own cast of characters and have them running around the screen, and I could do a lot more with the 3D environment than I could with just me in the park and flowers. So I really hope that you guys are looking forward to that. I know I'm looking forward to that. It's been a lot of fun to learn how to 3D model, and I will be having a video out very soon, hopefully, with my first 3D modeling animation. So I hope you guys are excited for that. I'll also probably post a couple of shorts on my YouTube channel and on my Patreon. So if you would like to subscribe to me or check out my Patreon, I'll put it over here on screen. I'll be giving a bunch of updates. And I believe that's everything that I wanted to talk about and say in this video. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you are excited as I am for the new content that I have coming out. I hope you guys are okay with me not using pitch correction anymore. And I hope I'll see you all again in my next video. Thanks again and goodbye.